My name is Darren. I want to take a moment to focus on a really important question that I've faced a lot in my career in a clinical setting. And I think we all have experienced at one point in our life, then or now, the feeling of being stuck and getting to the root of what could be blocking our progress. So here's the thing: most people think they know why that they're stuck, they think they know the answer already. While maybe you do. And there could be a million reasons why. You may feel like you don't have the time, or you lack the intelligence, you lack the confidence, you lack the awareness, you lack the tools, situational, could be a million things. But what if the reason you think you're stuck isn't the true reason? And you've been misidentifying the problem the whole time. You spend years, decades focused on the wrong thing. And that's exactly what a lot of people do. They're not understanding and getting to the root of truly what's holding them back and what could be blocking your progress. Or when we or people feel stuck, we tend to do a few things. We may blame ourselves or the circumstances. And those two pathways become distractions because it really doesn't allow you to focus on the question that really matters. And that's the question we're attempting to answer here. Why am I actually stuck? It keeps us distracted, and it doesn't allow us to investigate, and it keeps us comfortable because we've given ourselves those two outs. And it could be a lot more there. So whether it be the things we say we're lazy, we don't have the time, or we're just not motivated, we need more discipline, all the things, maybe some of those are true, a little bit, maybe they're a lot true, but really they're just stories. And what if there's a lot more beneath the surface that could be the difference? So being stuck is rarely something that happens randomly. There's a lot underneath: fear, avoidance, feeling like you have to be perfect, the doubt, the feelings of not wanting to be uncomfortable, the fear of being a failure, or the fear of succeeding and work the other way, because we ultimately have to step into a new identity to do something. And these things beneath the surface aren't loud. They can disguise themselves and pull us and block us from moving the needle on ourselves, which is ultimately what we all want to do: self realization, self actualization. Who doesn't want that? We all want to become a better version of ourselves in our lives, and that matters. And whenever we're not able to do that, that's when the friction sets in. Because if you never start on something, you never have to fail. And if you never commit, you never get rejected. So you don't really get the feelings of being uncomfortable. And that's what some of us try to avoid, or are avoiding, and we don't even realize it. And that's when our growth gets squandered and our potential gets squandered. So I think that's why honest self reflection matters. And it's not self criticism. Reframe it as being self aware versus being self critical. So start with awareness and attempting to understand your own patterns and trying to name them. Because if you can begin to see what's happening in real time, you won't continue to be a prisoner to it, but you'll be an observer of it, and you can challenge it. And you can make steps to move through it with a bit more confidence, or a lot more confidence. So don't focus on fixing everything or fixing something or repairing it. Just be more aware. That's it. Even if you want to get a notebook or notepad, or pull up a note on your phone, start observing these moments when you stall, when you procrastinate, or when the avoidance or the hesitation set in. And in these moments, ask yourself one simple question, just one. Let's focus on one thing. What's truly blocking me right now? That's it. Because it's got to be something, right? It's got to be something, even if it's small. Understanding the small thing can be the difference. I'm Darren. I'll be making more videos on similar topics. If this interests you at all, even a small amount, subscribe to the channel.